I'm Lisa Grin. I'm the owner of MakeupMarketingOnline.com, and I am also an Avon representative. Today I wanted to share with you my Avon story and give you a few tips on how to sell Avon online. So my Avon story started in 2008. I signed up in January 2008 before my first son turned 1 year old. He is now 7. And I started Avon because I was looking for an opportunity that I could work around my family. I didn't want to miss out on all those wonderful things that happen when you have little ones. So I decided to give Avon a try. Now I started out not being so successful. For about a year and a half, I was doing all that I could to build up my sales quickly. I was doing anything from tossing 300 to 500 brochures a campaign to trying, and I just wasn't seeing the results that I was hoping for so quickly to be able to replace my full-time job. So I had come across the LABC opportunity and decided that this was something that I really wanted to give a try. I remember my first moment of really wanting to do more with Avon was first seeing the President's Recognition Program included in one of my shipments, all the wonderful trips you can win when you're a top seller or a top recruiter. And the second being the first time I was invited to the President's Recognition dinner. I was actually a guest at it. I didn't achieve President's Club my first year, but because I was doing so well with my online sales, I was invited to attend and help out. So anyways, those were my two pivotal points where I decided that I really wanted to do more with Avon. So in 2009, I took a huge leap of faith and opened up a licensed Avon beauty center. And I really learned a lot. In the beginning, I made a lot of mistakes. I had way too much staff. My expenses were through the roof, and I was selling a lot of Avon, but not making any money at it. So obviously that was not the goal by opening an Avon store. So I really had to go through all my go through what I was doing and really evaluate what was working and what wasn't. So I have learned a ton owning a store, and I'd like to say now that I'm a lot more efficient at it and actually able to turn a profit. But with owning the store comes some struggles as well. I still have factors of my Avon business that are out of my control. For instance, I had been in my original spot at our mall for about a year before I was told I had to move locations. Unfortunately, this happened right when I was pregnant with my daughter, my second child. So all at once, we had Christmas. I was 9 months pregnant, and we had to move the store. So that was a very difficult time for us. My husband spent his time on paternity leave actually helping me to move Avon. We had our little Ava there with us in her car seat, and she was a witness to moving the whole store. So not everything's easy when you own a store. You can sell a ton of Avon, but it also comes with stress. So here is my first trip that I earned with Avon to Punta Cana. So like I mentioned, I went from not even selling at President's Club to selling at the President's Council level, which means I sold over $112,000 during the sales cycle. So here's a picture of me with my son and Ava. That was when we had to move the store. So you can see that I had discovered after a couple of years that I truly enjoyed owning the licensed Avon Beauty Center. It is the passion of mine. I love being an entrepreneur, but it also is very stressful. Manage our people and having to rely on other people for your success. You find those people that are dedicated and want the business to do well as much as you do, but then there's those that just don't invest in you and your business, and it can make it very stressful. So I decided the sales aren't going to make me rich, so why don't I try and get involved in leadership and building my online sales? So how was I going to do that if I was working on my store every day? It wasn't going to happen. So what I decided to do was pull myself out of the door. I have some trustworthy employees that are still running the LABC. And I had to really focus on building my online sales and my leadership team. So in January 2013, I started makeup marketing online. And that's a concept that I came up with to help other representatives and also to build my own team. I discovered in the beginning, there were quite a few Avon reps that were approaching me, asking me how I was customizing my website, how I was getting online. And at that point, I really didn't see the value in sharing that information. And I just didn't see how, with having 2 small children at home, trying to keep up with my own family and the store, what benefit it would have to me to help other Avon representatives. But now I see that that can be very valuable. Helping other Avon representatives and sharing your expertise is going to give you more value in the business, and it's going to draw people and attract people to want to join your team. So I just wanted to show you some of my stats on where my online sales have gone since I started in 2008. You can see I did put some effort towards it in the beginning, and I did pretty well. And then you really see a big jump in 2012. And that's when I started being very consistent with writing blog posts. And those of you that are unfamiliar with those, that is basically an article online where you're providing information for your audience. So I like to write posts about Avon products, the Avon opportunity. I write articles about helping other Avon representatives, setting goals, and also Avon promotions. So if there's free shipping or the sales of the campaign that's going on. So moving on to 2013, you can see that was when I created Makeup Marketing Online. And I started using this wonderful service called Campaign Mailer. And for those of you that are not familiar with that, it is a service that was started by another Avon representative that you can upload your mailing list and they will ship out your catalog for you. So I find the fee very reasonable. The volume that I send out at costs about $1 a catalog, which includes the catalog itself plus the mailing. So every month when I have customers placing orders on my website, I will send out a brochure to them. So anyone that placed an order with me in the previous month will get a brochure. And that's going to keep them buying off of my website. I want to keep reminding them that I am there and they can buy from me if they'd like to. Okay, so in 2014, we can see just in 4 months, my sales are higher online than they were for the whole year in 2013, which I am so excited about because I thought I was doing pretty well in 2013, and now we're at an estimated 44,535 in award sales for the year if they continue as they have been. So just for fun, I put a number in there for 2015, if I was able to keep up with a 222% increase, we're looking at almost $100,000 in online sales in 2015. So no guarantees that I'm going to come anywhere close to that, but it's a fun number to look at. My other objective for pulling myself out of the LABC was to build my leadership team. I achieved unit leader in 2009, and as you can see from, I don't have those first year numbers, but as you can see in 2012 and 2013, my leadership business really wasn't going anywhere. I was focused on the stores, and I actually went down in my number of reps. So I started with 29 reps in 2012. Our team did about 3,600 in campaign 9 of 2012, and my earnings for that campaign were about $65. So you can see the following year, I actually dropped 5 first generation reps. And I did add 4 in my second and third generation, but our total sales went down. So I actually earned less than I did the previous year. So as you can see, if I did not focus any more time or effort into my leadership business, I was eventually not going to have a leadership business. I saw the importance of needing to continuously add to that first generation. And I knew that if I didn't spend some time on it, there was no way that that was going to grow. So I am happy to announce that just this past campaign 9, I am back to unit leader again, but will retitle at advanced unit leader in campaign 10. When that closes, I have 115 first generation representatives and 32 second. So I'm so excited about that I've been able to work with some of my team members and motivated them to grow their own teams, because I really feel that's where the growth is going to come into play, is when my first generation decides that they want to get on board and do this leadership thing too. So we had 12,146 in sales, and my check was about $360. So just for fun, again, I threw some numbers out. If I quadrupled my unit sales like I did from 2013 to 2014, we're looking at 48,584 in sales for one campaign, which would come out to $1.2 million for the year. And if my paycheck was to see 6 times as much as it was from 2013 to 2014, I'd be looking at over $2,000 every 2 weeks, and say $6,000 per year. So that's definitely something fun to look at. Again, probably won't achieve those numbers, but it just really shows you what can be possible just in a year's time. So you're right, Emily, enough about you. How are we going to start learning and sell off of our own website? Well, here's some tips that I have for you. Number 1 is make use of your catalog. So one way to get online customers is to put labels on the books that you're already handing out. So you might have Mary Jo as a neighbor, and she really doesn't want to mess with an Avon representative, but she loves her anew, and she would love to order off your website and have it delivered to her house. So you can advertise that just by putting a label right on the front of your book and telling them how easy it is to order off your website. So I'm going to show you the labels that I use in just a minute here, but I'm going to go through the other bullet points. Check your web office emails for promotional codes. Avon doesn't provide us with the promotional codes, but they are out there for us to utilize. So you always want to look in your web office, see what emails Avon has in there. But you're not going to have access to all of the emails in there. So another thing you want to do is to become a customer of your own website. Be registered on there so you get your own emails, which I'll show you in a minute. And then you can also look on the internet for promotional codes. So if you can't find anything in those emails on the web office, you can go to retailmenot.com and see if there's any current codes out there. And then last, when you go to advertise those promotional codes, be sure to be creative, emphasize urgency. So if the offer expires tonight at midnight, make sure you say that. Today only, free shipping. You want to make sure that they are in a hurry to go to your website and place that order. Make them comfortable knowing that it is easy to order off your website, and provide clear instructions. So always put what the offer is, what the code is that they need to use, the expiration date, and don't forget to include your website. You want to make it easy for them to just click right through and start shopping. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of those things right now. Right here on the first page inside youravon.com, I'm going to go to the office. Okay, and I'm going to click on this online quick setup right here. And this is where you can import your customers. So if you're just starting out and you don't have any Avon customers, it's a good place to upload your friends and family's email addresses. You can do that by saying add customers here. And actually just put in your own email address and password, and it will automatically bring over your contacts. I believe there's also a way, yeah, you can add people right here. So if you don't have people in your address book in your email program, you can add them right over on the left here. So once you have imported those customers, you want to make sure that your automated email program is turned on. So let's go to the personal website, and we want to click on personalization tool and customer preferences. Click here, campaign emails and promotional emails. Avon does send out a lot of emails, but I don't think that's a bad thing. All of your customers have the option of unsubscribing if they feel like they're getting too many emails from you. So don't make that decision up for your customers. Let them choose. I would start with having both of those options on so that your customer all the communication that they can from Avon. Okay, so then I will also show you where you can look for those emails and promotional codes. You go under email calendar and click on send email. And then you can see a couple of the campaign emails that will go out here. It says included in automated email program. If you're just starting out, or even if you're not just starting out, but just starting with web orders, you can use this email here. It shows 20% off. Use code WELCOME at checkout. So you can also take a picture of this. There we go. Didn't bring up the full picture last time. But if you check out my other YouTube video where I talk about marketing Avon free shipping offers, I show you there you can take a snapshot of this image and share it on your different social media websites. A lot of times when you right click and choose the save as option, it doesn't give you the full picture. So this, I show you in that video how you can take a screenshot and then make the make the image the size that you would like it. One other thing that I wanted to show you were my shipping labels, or my book labels. So this is very simple. It just has my name, that I'm an Avon representative, and my phone number. It also lets them know that they'll get free shipping orders on my website, and they can opt off when they spend $50 or more. And I don't think that's a bad thing that Avon is giving them a discount. At least it's not coming from our own pocket, right? And it's encouraging a high order. So if someone wants that 20% off, they're going to spend $50, which gives you a $40 order. So I think it does some higher orders on our website. Okay, so we talked about importing email addresses and turning on the automated email program. Another thing that you want to make sure is that you have the newsletter sign-up option on your home page of your website. And to sign up as your own e-customer and you know what's going out to your customers. Promoting those offers on social media. So hopefully you're all on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google+. Those are my favorites. There's plenty of places where you can share your offer and hopefully let it be seen by lots of different people. The idea is to write a blog post about the offer. So I'm going to show you a couple of those things. Here's that Retail Me Not website. So you can see here, free shipping on any size order. You can use that code Q2WELL14 with 1L. And what I like to do, just to test these before I start putting them all over the web, is I'll actually go on my own website, add a couple of things to the cart, and put that code in there, because it will tell you this code is no longer valid if it doesn't work. Okay. So here is my store Facebook page. So you can see I have different posts that I put on there, which campaign we're in. Here's 20% off March. Here's a reference chart to help them decide the difference between VBCC and BB cream. Here's a recruiting post. So I like to share different offers to attract the largest audience. Okay, so let's go over to my website. You can see here that I have the newsletter sign up. So I do have people subscribe to that, and it's another way that they're getting my emails, so hopefully they're going to make a purchase on my website. Now if I want to register as my own customer, I'm going to click on that register button. I'm going to fill out my own information here, and I'm going to make sure that I say, yes, I want to receive emails notifying me of special. Okay. One other thing I wanted to show you, maybe you all already know about this, but your customers can back order just like we can. So not something that you necessarily want to share with everyone, but if you have a customer who doesn't want to pay full price for a product and it was on sale in the previous campaign, it's better to get the sale than to not get it at all. So you could go ahead and tell them to back order. So they put in campaign 10, they put in the 6-digit product number, and they can get it for the campaign 10 sale price. Anything on here? I'll show you my makeupmarketingonline.com where I have all my blog posts. You can do this on the Avon website, or you can find another free blogging site so that you can start your own blog. I do feel that's the way that I've gotten most of my online sales is by writing blogs, and I've been doing that since the very beginning, but didn't get real consistent at it until about 2012 when I really saw a jump in my online. So if you want to look for ideas, you can go to Makeup Marketing Online and click on the blog there. You can also click on my different social media icons up here and connect with me online. Go to the next slide here. So you want to promote customer loyalty. This is my third and final tip for today. If you have the time, go through and say thank you for your order. You can do this by a quick email. You can send out whatever you have a budget for. I like to send them the catalogs, as I mentioned, through Campaign Mailer. And right on there, I can customize my label to say, thank you for your recent order. Here's a code to save 20% on your next purchase. And always provide great customer service. Even though your customers are ordering online, they may call you and have a problem or an issue with their order. I always take it upon myself to call Avon customer service, the internet support line, and try to help my customer out resolving their issues. If you provide good customer service, they're going to want to come back and order from you again. Make sure that just because you don't see these customers face to face, that you are still providing them with a good service. Okay, before I end here, I'm just going to show you Campaign Mailer. And I believe the main website is just campaignmailer.net. You can look at the schedule here. And I would suggest signing yourself up as a customer. I believe they are based out of Texas. I am in RPS 7. It took quite a while, so I switched and went to the B schedule. So sign yourself up the first time and see how long it takes for the mailers to get to you. And they have this nice control panel here where you can add in your customers. And then you have these 6 lines that you can customize with your own information. So I like to say, thank you for your recent order, and here's the 20% off code to save on your $50 online order. I also put the date for the campaign, and of course my website. All right, so that is all I have for you today. Hopefully you have found this presentation helpful. Again, go to my makeupmarketingonline.com for ideas for yourself and to also find my different social media profiles to follow me on. You can look me up, Seagrin. Some of my, like Twitter, I'm your Avon rep. So I have some other names on there. So just go to Makeup Marketing Online and click on those icons to connect with me. On my makeup marketing, you can subscribe to my blog so that you get all of my emails and see what I'm up to. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope to make several more videos like this to help you out with your own business. And check out my videos and blog posts for Avon selling tips. You can also find Makeup Marketing Online on Facebook. I try to share tips on there weekly. So I hope you found this helpful and have a great Avon day. Thank you.